I'm Dr. Ryan DeBell from The Movement Fix. Welcome back to Movement Fix Monday. What I want to show you guys today is improving shoulder external rotation for your front rack. There's a very common stretch that's used that people will use a dowel or a rod of some sort. They'll grab it like this and they'll stretch and push themselves into this external rotation. And that may be okay in some instances, but I think if we do a isometric for shoulder external rotation, we can get a lot of really great benefits, as well as improving the rotation of the shoulder to accommodate a front rack position. So, research has shown that when the external rotators are extremely fatigued, we can lose some scapular control and we can have maybe less than optimal mechanics of the shoulder joint. So if we could use the shoulder external rotators to actually create external rotation rather than using a dowel to force us into the range of motion, we can get some strengthening of the rotator cuff muscles that create external rotation range of motion, as well as create some endurance. So what we can do to achieve this is grab a band, or in this case a mini band, and I'm going to put it around my wrists. I'm going to put my elbows in at my sides. I'm going to take my wrists so that they're the same distance apart as my elbows are from each other. I'm going to look straight forward, and a protocol that I've been playing around with is I'll just hold this for 30 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah, 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 to 30. Then what I'm going to do to simulate more of a front rack position is I'm going to rotate my hands down like this and bring my elbows up so they're about 45 degrees off of the position down here. And I would hold this for 30 seconds, and then I would go up here, and then I'm going to try to get my wrists farther apart than my elbows, and my elbows will be pointing 45 degrees off of straight out in front of me. So here, 45 degrees out of the elbows, try to get the wrists outside of the elbows, and then I could hold this for 30 seconds. I'm also thinking about creating a little bit of upper back extension. And while we do this, we're getting a lot of strengthening or endurance and strength of the external rotators, as well as some of the scapular stabilizers. So those are really good and desirable things, in addition to actually using the muscles to create the range of motion, which is something that we want to do. So if you don't have a mini band, you can get one on themovementfix.com/shop and get one there, or you can use some sort of other band to work on this. Now, someone asked me previously, why is it that bodybuilders always seem, or people who did that kind of training always seem to have a really hard time getting in a front rack? And a lot of times in bodybuilders and with that type of training, we develop large amounts of hypertrophy in the chest and the lats, which are both internal rotators of the shoulder. So we may need to balance that out with this external rotation training. So that's what I got for you guys this week on Movement Fix Monday. If you don't already follow us on Facebook, make sure to go to facebook.com/The Movement Fix. And you can also follow me on Instagram @The Movement Fix. I'll see you guys next week.